You search for how to build HR approval automation in Zapier. That's exactly what we're doing. A Google form to Airtable to Slack Zap. Open your browser and go to zapier.com, sign in. Your dashboard loads, and I'm going to assume your Google, Airtable, and Slack accounts are already connected. If they aren't, click My Apps in the left sidebar and connect them now so you don't hit a wall later. Click the orange Create button, then choose Zaps. The editor opens with a trigger step waiting. Click the trigger, search for Google Forms, and select it. For the trigger event, pick New Form Response, then Continue. Choose your connected Google account, hit Continue, then pick your existing HR request form. This form needs at least one submitted response already, otherwise Zapier won't have any sample data when we test. If you haven't tested it yet, submit a quick test entry now from the live form. Click Test Trigger, Zapier pulls in a recent response. You'll see fields like employee name, email, department, request type, start date, end date, manager, and reason. This is the sample we'll map. Click Continue with selected record. Hit the plus button below the trigger, search for Airtable, and select it. Choose Create Record and Continue. Pick your connected Airtable account, then select the base in the HR Approvals table. The field mapping screen opens. This is where most mistakes happen. You have to match each Google form field to the exact Airtable column, otherwise data lands in the wrong place. I'll map employee name to employee name, employee email to email, department to department, request type to request type, request details to request details, start date to start date, end date to end date, manager name to manager, and reason to reason. For the approval status field, I'm typing in pending approval. Every new request starts there, so HR knows it needs action. If your Airtable column names are different, take an extra 10 seconds here. A mismatch means a blank record and a missed request. Click Continue, then Test Step. Zapier creates a record using the sample data. Now I'll open Airtable in a new tab. Go into the HR Approvals table and check that new row. Employee name, request type, dates, manager, details, everything pulled through. The status says pending approval. Good. Back in Zapier, click the plus below the Airtable step, search for Slack, and select Send Channel Message. Continue, pick your Slack account, then choose the channel for HR notifications, something like #HR-approvals. Click into the message text field. I'm starting with a clipboard emoji and new HR approval request, then I'll pull in the variables. Employee : insert the employee name, new line, department, request type, manager, start date, end date, then the request details and reason. At the bottom, I'll add status : pending approval, and a note that it's been added to Airtable. This notification layout lets HR see everything at a glance, no hunting for info. Click Test Step. Zapier sends the sample notification. I'll open Slack, go to the HR Approvals channel, and verify the message came through. All the fields are there, and the emoji makes it scannable. Before publishing, I click back through each step. Trigger is Google Forms with the right form, Airtable is the correct base and table, Slack is the right channel, every field is mapped to its matching column, and both tests passed, no surprises. Name the Zap something like HR Approval Automation and click Publish. Your automation is now live. Now I'll submit a brand new response from the actual Google form. Zapier picks it up, I can see it in Zap history and the task queues. I open Airtable, refresh the table, and there's the new record. Then Slack, and the notification appeared. End-to-end working. Two things worth doing right after this. First, if you need to route requests to different Slack channels based on department, add a filter step between the trigger and Airtable. I'll show you. Click the plus, search for filter, and set a condition like department equals engineering. You can wire only those to a separate channel. Second, you can add an email notification for managers who aren't in Slack. I'll add another action after the Slack step, search for email by Zapier, choose send outbound email, and map the manager email from the Google form. That way both channels get notified from the same Zap. If this saved you time, hit like and subscribe, and leave a comment saying it was helpful. Comments are what push this to other people looking for the same thing.